everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What up, dog?
Nothing much. And the cat in the room takes offense, Jimmy.
I was trying to do like a Scrubs thing. I'm sorry, Stevie.
Got it. Stevie the cat is here in the room, so when there's loud, crazy noises, it's totally the cat.
Unless it's Jimmy.
Sometimes it's me.
Sometimes it's Jimmy.
Stop licking yourself.
That's the cat.
How are you guys? How was your weeks? Before we get off, I did not watch any Midnight Mass, so I cannot break the tie.
Between best thing ever and worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Well, let us know.
Can't wait for a month to go by, and I finally go, I watched it, and it was just fine. I'm right in the middle of you two. I didn't solve anything.
Be not afraid.
I think in theory it's good. I don't.
Just in practice, actually sitting down to watch it was a terrible experience.
I actually have been kind of licking myself in the way that I tried to make some salsas for the first time with some peppers, some ghost peppers that we grew.
Oh boy!
Are you talking those ghost peppers that we ate when we did your fantasy draft football?
Yeah.
And I thought I wanted to kill myself
and
for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Those peppers.
Ooh.
And I didn't use gloves.
Bad move.
And the juice just like soaked into my skin and my fingers. Like I can still feel it in the tips of my fingers. They like were warm.
Oh.
And they just hurt. So it's just like it was like night last night, and I was just like sucking on my fingers, and it was spicy. And I'd washed my hands with soap several times.
That's incredible.
And it's just I can still feel it from yesterday afternoon.
Why did God make peppers that hot?
God didn't, man did.
Oh.
Yeah, I think ghost peppers are supposed to be the hottest naturally growing pepper.
Okay, God made that
true.
one then.
Because I think all those like Scotch, what is it? Scotch bonnet. Some Scotch bonnet. I think that's a genetic mutation. A mutation, if you're nasty.
All the ones with the devil names, like Reaper and whatnot. Are those?
Those are Reaper. I don't think that's a real thing. I think that's a spliced together deal. Carolina Reaper.
Peppers and apples. Man's just fucking with the genetics.
Delicious.
Yeah, I haven't had enough apples. What's like the famous Minnesota one, like Golden something or
Golden
Apple
Crisp? Is that it?
or something?
It's something Honey Crisp.
Honey Crisp.
Golden Crisp.
Golden
Honey
Grams
Crisp is the big U of M apple.
Yeah.
And they have other ones too.
Apparently that's like a top tier apple, but I don't really know my apples.
Pretty delicious, yeah.
Some people are really into apples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like hard about apples, you know? And I'm like, just hand me an apple, man.
I could go for an apple.
I've heard that Red Delicious are like real bad.
Yeah, people really shit on Red Delicious. if they're into apples, they're like, you like Red Delicious? Well, you can fucking die.
Yeah.
And so apple people are like, hey, man, just let people like their fruit. At least they're eating fruit. That's good.
I'd love to have my mind blown by an apple. It'd be great.
Hey, apple people, tweet at us what your favorite apple is.
Send me your favorite apple and I'll take a bite out of it.
Let us know on the Instagram what
like,
apple Joe should try.
Cosmic Crisp, aged 2.5 months.
2.5 month apple.
Just a rotten apple you're feeding Joe.
There's no way that you could buy any apple from a store right now, Jimmy, and wait 2.5 months. It's fine.
2.5 months?
Oh yeah, apples last forever, dude.
We bought a pack of apples from like an orchard. Yeah, maybe about like 2 months ago. A month and a half, let's say. And I was just looking at the bag the other day, and like maybe a third of them were like rotten, so I just like tossed them out. Mm-hmm. And I was just and the rest of them look fine. And I was just like, well, if there's anything I've learned about metaphors, that means that like I've gotten rid of the rotten apples, and the rest of the bag should be fine forever.
Yeah, that checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know how that goes.
Keep us informed in your societal metaphor of a bag of apples.
All
that
you
you're working on.
just need to get rid of the bad apples, and then the rest of the apples will just be fine on their own.
It's just a few bad ones. Ugh, ruins it.
Yeah,
Ruins the patriarchy for everybody.
You're gonna find that this metaphor is gonna be like, well, once you get rid of those bad apples, then for some reason there's just more somehow.
They just go bad eventually.
Because the system didn't change, Joe.
Because I have them in like a tinfoil bag.
That's weird.
Keeps all the toxins in.
Tinfoil keeps them in.
I don't know.
You want them in?
Toxins are the good part of the apple.
That's where all the vitamins are.
This is a great. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia about that.
Can't eat the
apple
skin because it's
toxins.
poison.
I'm not allowed.
The skin is poison?
Well, it's the Always Sunny thing. He's not
Apparently, there are toxins in apple skin.
I bet some, yeah.
You know,
But if you're a big, strong
Just
boy
enough.
like Joe, you're fine. You can eat
just
all.
enough.
Yeah.
It's like you eat dirt as a kid, right? It's just helping your immunity.
Yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you a mutant. This is my superhero origin story. I ate too
your
many
Joe
apples
Rogan,
wrapped in tinfoil.
Hey, Joe. What is first and last besides your premier Apple podcast?
We spot some bullshit, and then the main piece de resistance is we take a TV show and watch just the first episode and just the last episode in lieu of wasting our time watching an entire show because we got things to do. We're very busy folks. So we watch the first and last. Before we watch the last, we'll make some predictions and see how well we did on those predictions. Usually not so well because TV is unpredictable.
Sometimes.
Unless you're predicting a wedding or
like 200 plus
Or funeral.
episodes. Yeah, it should be more predictable. But we try to make it not predictable.
yeah. So it's a good way to just like take a little dip into a TV show without having to watch the whole thing.
You take 2 bites of the apple and decide if it was rotten or not.
Yeah.
One from the top, one from the bottom.
The best parts of the apple.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, guess what? It was my show that I got to pick this week, and I've talked about it here and there. I finally saw it actually streaming, so we're gonna watch it. The classic. It's called Sliders.
Oh.
We're watching Sliders.
Well, sci-fi.
Joe, you made quite the face.
I don't think I know what that is.
You never been to White Castle?
I mean, I know what a slider is for sure. Slip and slide right in and right out.
Oh. God.
Sliders stars Jerry O'Connell.
Okay, I know what that is.
Yeah, see, there you go. We're already off to a good start. It premiered on March 22nd, 1995. I turned 10 the day it premiered.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Happy birthday. Here's the pilot of Sliders.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I think I did enjoy it. And it went 5 seasons, 88 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And it ended on December, or no, wait, sorry. It ended in this is really weird. Original release. It ended on December 29th, 1999 in the UK, but it ended on February 4th of 2000 in the US.
Okay.
I don't know why they made that
Had
distinction.
to travel overseas. Took a while.
Yeah. So there's that. So I've seen some Sliders. I'll be honest. I'm not. I mean, I've seen the pilot for sure, but I don't know if what's in my mind for the pilot is what Sliders is or what the pilot show is. Sliders is essentially take Stargate.
Okay.
But Stargate is just like a TV remote control, basically, and you and it makes a portal and you go through it, but you don't know where you're gonna go.
Okay.
And then once you get there, you have a time limit to when the next portal opens. And I believe this might be spoiling all of the pilot, but I believe then if you don't get there in time, then you're just stuck where you are. Potentially.
Oh.
So-
So these are different places in time?
I think it is dimensions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
So
yeah, you could be stuck in like French toast land for the rest of your life.
yeah,
not making it
well,
to the
yeah,
portal.
I think it can be like,
It could be worse.
I don't know where this I don't know where this
Take me there.
I don't know where this originally takes place, but Jerry O'Connell and his friends can like slide somewhere. They they land in the exact same spot where they slid from in a new dimension world. And this one's full of like Nazis, and this one's it's I don't know, Snake World. It's a
Okay.
flying cars.
Huh.
So it's that kind of show.
Cool.
Okay.
So it's not really time based because it's just like other. Okay.
At least not from what I've seen of
And
it.
it's not even like space travel. It's just interdimensional.
I would be if we see space or them in space, I would be very confused. This is one of those
Interesting.
shows that for me as like a 10 to 15 year old, most likely it was on like at some point, and I watched it every once in a while, like when I could. I had a TV in my room. I was a baller kid.
This wasn't the main event of your 10th birthday party. It was like all my bros are gonna come over. We're watching the pilot of this new show Sliders.
Popping
I'm excited
popcorn.
about.
Yeah, I feel like as a 10-year-old, I don't think I knew what was coming out. The internet really didn't exist.
You get like the
Al
TV guide.
Yeah, I don't think I used TV guides. Al Gore was on his army base or whatever, still creating the internet, or however he did it.
He's vice president at that point.
In 95, he was still creating the internet.
Well, I mean,
tweaking it.
He was perfecting it for the masses.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so like I don't think I knew. Yeah, it was just one day it was probably on. Oh, what was this on? Was this on Fox?
Yeah,
I
that was my
assume it
next
was
question.
Fox.
Seems foxy.
I
Yeah.
thought it was like a.
It was seasons 1 through 3 on Fox, and apparently then it got picked up by Sci-Fi for
Oh, of course.
seasons 4 through 5.
Sounds
Okay.
right. Yeah.
So I'm sure there's some sort of steep decline and character droppage that we'll see in the last episode.
What do we
Sure.
think Jerry O'Connell is like? Like, is he like a Han Solo character?
in real life or this show?
Both.
Real life Han Solo character for sure. I mean, I feel like he's just a dude.
Like, do you think he knows like how the slider stuff works, or is he just like the human or like the
Stumbling
audience
upon
avatar,
this.
just like, I don't know what's going on. I was just a guy watching TV.
You and Jimmy talk about this because I kind of know this.
So you said he's a teen, didn't you?
I mean, he's not like a 35-year-old man in this. Like he's
Okay.
he's if at most college aged. I think
Okay.
I would consider him college.
I think it'd be fun. If he's just like he's along for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
It's all happening to him.
Yeah,
around
I was.
him.
Yeah, I was kind of picturing some sort of like Han Solo-esque space pirate,
Nice.
where he's just like trying to escape something or other, and then
Oh, like he's on the run, and therefore that's why he's sliding.
yeah, that's why he's just
Okay.
like, oh, I guess I'll just slide to the next thing and I'll figure it out from there.
That makes sense. He's gotta have a reason to slide, right?
Mm-hmm. Unless you just didn't know what he was doing,
Especially
and
if you
slid into
don't
it, right?
know where you're going.
Yeah.
Right.
Something's gotta be
Yeah,
motivating you to.
I'm pretty
Jump in
sure
it.
that's accurate. That they don't quite know where they're going.
Okay.
Isn't that how like Quantum Leap worked too? Where like he didn't know what he was gonna leap to next. He just knew that if he kept leaping, he would get home.
Yeah.
This is. I feel like this show is probably very similar in a lot of ways to Quantum Leap. Then,
Mm-hmm.
because that makes sense. Where like now it comes back to me that we watched that show,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
I almost forgot to.
yeah.
I just assumed this just is Quantum Leap.
Who was in Quantum Leap? What was that dude? Is that
Scott Bakula?
Scott Bakula. I was
Mm.
thinking it was him or Richard Dean Anderson, but that's Stargate.
Ah, right.
I wouldn't be surprised if both of those men made cameos at some point in the
Oh
show.
man, I want that to be true so bad.
Yeah.
And
that'd be-
also Douglas, what's his name? from the
Douglas
movie.
Fur.
To the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Isn't it Michael Douglas? Isn't he in Stargate? Kirk Douglas? Who's the guy from the movie?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
never seen it.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't remember.
I hate that I have to look this
Kurt
up.
Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Is that who we're talking about?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Has to be.
All right. We got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
So I guess, and then my other question would be what's a good way to kick off a pilot if you're going to show off a bunch of worlds? Like what world are you going to show off in the pilot?
Man, it's gotta be good, right?
You can't go right to Nazis, right? That's that's a season finale.
It is
Something.
Fox, so be right at home. No,
I feel like you gotta go sci-fi, so it can't just be Nazis. That's a little bit too like real world. Like you gotta go a little bit like alien monster / fantasy.
Maybe like the Mars space station from Total Recall. Maybe like it's like kind of dirty, a little dystopian, and everything's like mostly people, but then there's like a dude that's got like half of a squid face.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't remember enough about the pilot to know where they go. So
I like that where it's just maybe like basically just Earth, but climate change is just happening faster, so they you can't like go outside anymore.
Yeah.
And, like,
but otherwise like an Earth analog, but tuned up for sci-fi.
yeah, I mean, I think they're all Earth analogs 'cause it's just parallel universes, and there's
right
doing an Earth, but yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
I hope it's just exactly the same, and but then they like see themselves and are like, "What's happening?"
You guys don't remember this. Which is funny, and I'm not going to say it, but any listener that's been listening, I have said either the end of this show or the end of this pilot.
What?
So you've seen this whole show?
I don't know. I've said that before as well. I've either seen that. I've said the end of the episode. The very end of an episode is either that I have said on this show before is either the end of an episode or the first episode, the end of season 1, or the end of the whole show.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think it's the end of the
point.
whole show. So it might be season 1 or episode 1. So I might know the end of this episode, but I just don't know what happens in the middle. So if you could go back, Jimmy, right now, just listen to all of our previous first and last.
And see where we mentioned this.
200 and some. What are we at?
216 is what we're recording currently.
Okay.
So you got a minute. Go. All right, your minute's up. All right, I think we've set some ground at least. Joe, you've got some questions. Should we answer them?
I want them answered. Yeah.
All right, I'm pretty sure
this is like an hour-long show.
It's like a 42. Yeah, and on TV it would have been an hour.
Cool. That sounds premium for a Fox show.
That's right.
217 is what this one is. By the way.
We'll edit that later.
Oh, maybe I don't. No, I wrote it. Yeah, it's on the file that we're recording. So I knew that. I knew that earlier when I was setting this up.
We'll edit that later.
No, I won't.
Cut all of this. Let's start over. Let's do it.
All right. Well, let's just watch the first episode. I'm pretty confident it's called Pilot.
Welcome to White Castle. Weird.
Oh, yeah.
It's called What You Crave.
It's called.
It is called Pilot.
I'm loving it. So, all right. It's called Pilot. March 22nd, 1995. We'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first episodes ish sliders. It was a two-parter, but they're both called Pilot though. So I mean, I think it was just an hour and a half, big old 2-hour episode basically of sliders when it first premiered on my 10th birthday. That's right.
Yeah.
They knew. It was just called Pilot. Jimmy, do you have a write-up?
I do.
Lay it on us.
Okay. Quinn Mallory, a physics student at the University of California, accidentally discovers a means to form a portal to access or slide to other dimensions. To control this portal, he perfects a timer which allows him to return safely after each slide. Together with his good friend Wade Wells and his professor Maximilian Arturo, he intends to use this new invention to do a bit of exploring. A power overload inadvertently sucks washed-up singer Rembrandt Brown into the vortex as he drives by Quinn's house, and all four are deposited into an icy San Francisco. Quinn believes they should wait the 5 hours he'd preset the timer for initially, but an ice tornado forces their hand. What they believe to be home is really another parallel dimension, this one dominated by the Soviet Union. Rembrandt is arrested for using rebel currency, and Wade is found out to be an alternate of an America rebel leader who is being held prisoner. A plan is hatched to rescue both Rembrandt and Alt Wade by having Arturo pose as the warden of the penitentiary. And that's the end of the write-up, but that's not the end of the episode, so the plan sort of works. They get them both out, but Alt Wade is shot, and we think that's real Wade for a second, or our Wade, but it's not.
Reg Wade is what we're going to call her from now on.
And Reg V Wade. And edit that out. And then
that was kind of funny, actually.
They try to get back home again. They fix their little remote, and then they think they're home, and mom's making dinner, and they're all sitting down rehashing, the fun adventure they just had. And then dad, who's been dead for many years, walks in. So they're not home.
No, unless he faked his death in the real world, and then in the 5 hours or so they were gone from the real world, he came back and they was like, hey, let's play a trick on Quinn. Pretend I've been alive the whole time.
Pretending to Quinn this whole time that his dad's been dead.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely using the gate as a, whether or not they're home. That's what they.
Oh, the
squeak of the gate. So I don't think this happens in the last episode. And if one of you have a prediction for this is fine. But this thing I've been saying is, I think it's the end of the first season, but it might be some other time. At one point, they get home, or they think they're home, and then it's like, it can't be the end of the show, so this won't ruin it. They get home, and he thinks he's home, and he goes, oh, let me check the gate, because they only 15 seconds before a new slide hole or whatever they call it.
Slidey hole.
Is about to open.
Slide into your slide hole.
And he opens the gate and it doesn't squeak, but everything else seems like home. And they're like, shit, we're not home. And then they slide away.
And then the gardener walks over with a can of WD-40.
No, the gardener literally walks over and was like, finally fix that squeak. And then so you're led to believe that they actually made it home.
I thought immediately that there's no way you could use that as every hinge squeaks. So how is that your one tell?
But it's squeaked.
Such a small thing.
You hide a penny somewhere.
Yeah, fair enough. What are your guys' initial thoughts on this?
I think it's pretty cool. There's a lot of potential there. We were trying to talk about what world that they would slip into that we would see a lot of, and in this one it was other than Ice World and stuff like that, but the main one that we spent a lot of time was an alternate universe where the Soviet Union had won the Cold War and had taken over the United States.
Yeah.
So basically Nazis. So well done.
Yeah.
Close.
Very similar to we're just Nazi world. Yeah.
Little less worse, but still not great.
Same idea that the United States is taken over by some sort of foreign entity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We did spend a little bit of time in just kind of opposite world where red lights were green lights.
That made no sense to me. How does this world operate?
Just
everything's
different.
the same. Yeah, everything's the same, but red lights mean go and green lights mean stop.
Oh yeah, and the car radio was talking about global cooling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just opposite world.
That was the world where like he got home.
That was part 1.
Yeah, that was part 1, and he got home and everyone was mad at him and he couldn't figure out why, and he thought he wasn't in the right world, but it was because an alternate version of him from a different world slid into the world and messed things up, and then they met each other and he was like, yo dude, it's called sliding or sliders.
Into my DMs.
Yeah, so this alternate Quinn who had been sliding around, he said that this was his 8th slide. He was the guy that had slid into original Quinn's universe to essentially just mess up stuff. He just like went and was a dick to everybody there.
It sounds like he just kind of slides in and he realizes he's going to be gone in 20 hours, so he's like, whatever.
Yeah, you just slide around, just fuck shit up. He's just like a chaos agent. He doesn't really have anything he's trying to do. He's just like, up and get another universe, and then I'll be gone. I'll just go fuck it up. That's other Quinn's our problem now.
He was also, by the way, I just realized this. Alternate Quinn went into like Reg Quinn's, Alt Quinn went into Reg Quinn's workplace and kissed his coworker Wade, who's the one of the basically sidekicks now,
travel companions,
one of the companions. And then later he was talking. He said something about being married for 2 years.
Yeah, what a dick.
So he's teleporting through parallel universes, cheating on his wife as well.
Wow.
I mean,
I didn't
classic.
I didn't catch up on that, and I bet that wasn't even the intention potentially. You know, they were just like they threw in a line about him being married to like make him seem as different from Reg Quinn as possible, and then I was like, wait, you just cheated on your wife?
But what if he's married to...
Same zip code, potentially.
Married to Wade.
What if he's married to Wade in that other universe? Is that cheating on your spouse if you're cheating with the same person but in a different universe?
Joe,
Yeah,
if you asked if you asked Claire if you could teleport to a different universe and just kiss the Claire you found there, do you think she would think that's cheating?
I mean, better than like kissing another random girl from that other universe.
I think it's
some other girl that you like.
Yeah, let's see how this plays out.
her name was Claire too.
What's also funny about that is we actually had another Wade. Well, Reg Wade got kissed, I guess, by an American rebel in the Soviet universe. And that guy was like, I knew it wasn't my Wade or whatever. So this girl is just banging through the multiverse.
Well, she's kissing. She's smooching. She's smooching for the multiverse.
She's doing a great job. That's what she's doing.
She's crushing it.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. Get it, Wade.
Get it.
I thought Wade was awesome.
What did you think about it, Jimmy?
Well, Joe liked it, so I hated it. Just kidding. It was the midnight mass of sci-fi shows. Now I was super into right away when we saw his basement for the first time in the first part. I was like, how did 10-year-old me not ever see this? Because I just would have like flipped shit with this awesome like basement sci-fi lab. Like that's all you want as a preteen.
Problem was it came out after your 10th birthday, and so you didn't know about
you're right. So I wasn't into it.
And I didn't invite you.
I absolutely would have been into it. I've never seen an episode of this show.
Yeah. It's just just a new world of the week show for the most part, but it's got it's very clearly going to have a story arc through the whole, it's not like one episode ends and that's just it, Yeah.
I think what's interesting is that when we were talking about this before, I thought it was like just completely random wacky universes.
Uh-huh.
And I think what makes it interesting is that
instead it's just red light equals green light wacky.
Yeah. But no, yeah, it's the same world. It's just parallel. So there are some things that are different.
Yep.
Like, there is still a you, and there is still everyone that exists in that world. I mean, maybe some people are dead or alive or whatever, but it's mostly the same. But there is a thing going on. That's the same world, but Soviet Union one. And I read A couple of the descriptions when we were just like looking at the menu, and it was like the next one was it was called Fever, and it said that they slide into a world where there's like a global epidemic.
Oh God damn it.
They slid into 2020.
Yeah.
They slid it right into
Like episode
our
yeah. Episode 3 was they slide into a world where there's a meteor coming to hit the Earth in a few hours.
They slid into Armageddon starring
Oh man.
Bruce Willis.
Wouldn't that suck if they like you set the timer for like 5 hours and you go to a universe where everything's gonna collapse in 4 hours?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, the thing is like he said, like in their very first slide, they're like, we should do 5 hours, and I'm like, you're just wearing like jackets, you're not prepared, you have no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need a slide with like a trunk of of some things, like coats, boots, shorts, like just a couple basic things that you can just like slide there, keep them there, change if you need to, and move on. And obviously that doesn't equal good TV because they need to be slightly unprepared every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But
this has to suck. Which is like, to me, is like at some point, aren't you just like afraid to freaking slide anywhere? I mean, slide number 1, he gets back and like his life is ruined. Like he's been kicked out of his like a college class. He's been fired from his job.
well, I mean,
His
none of that
friend-
was due to his slide though.
No, exactly. Like even worse, he got back and some other douche like, which also it made me think at first that like, oh, when he slides, does that mean dimensional him slides? He's like pulling some other person into his world, and that person happened to be a douche, but just so happened that another Quinn.
Yeah, it was just a crazy random happenstance that
which is
he
very
slid out and a different him slid in.
But then they slid into some iceberg universe where also definitely could have been killed.
Yeah, that was worse than the Russian one, I think.
But I guess at this point they're just sliding to get home. It's just literally quantum leap.
Yeah.
Will they ever get home?
I mean,
Who's to say?
so obviously the implication at the very end is they got home. Well, they thought they were home. They're having dinner together, and then his dad walks in, and his dad's supposed to be dead, having been hit by a car some years prior or whatever. So obviously the first episode ends then with, well, we're not done.
Mm-hmm.
We're not home. So, I mean, we know what we're doing. Next episode, we slide in.
Yeah. I feel like eventually you got to be like, okay, this universe isn't home, but like it's close enough. Like, like at least it's not Nazis. Like
Let's
we can
just,
deal with this.
Yeah, I guess, but like in their situation currently, that means there's a Quinn out there somewhere.
Yeah.
But I guess he's probably out sliding somewhere too, so what the fuck, right?
I mean, he might be sliding or he just might be at work.
Well, that's true, but his mom was like, I feel like just that one line she had made it seem like this kid's also sliding. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
I
she's-
never know.
Yeah, you've been gone for hours. Yeah.
Hey, where have you been?
He
Never
might
know
just
you're
be
your
in the basement.
They probably should check the basement.
Right. Yeah, if this isn't a terrible, weird one, but also then I feel like Quinn's going to feel bad because now his widowed mother is in his home dimension alone,
Just
without a Quinn. But that seems like a safe space where they could probably chill and hang out and try to figure it out a little bit better.
I guess there's that too. You could just, if you find a safe universe, you can hang out there and do some research.
Yeah, because at the moment, right now, it seems that they got the thing to work, sort of, and they got there, but we don't really know how it works. At some point in the show, I remember there's like a timer, like a very strict timer, that when they go to places, it's like, oh, the thing says 13 hours, and they just have 13 hours, and they have to be back to a certain spot within 13 hours, and if they miss it, then they're stuck there forever, and that's what it kind of turns into. Whereas right now, it seems that they figured it out to make it work, and right now we don't even know if it works still because they just thought they were home.
Yeah. Right, because they thought that things went wrong because they didn't follow the timer.
Mm-hmm.
And then the professor had an idea that if they go to the spot where they came.
Yeah, for some reason he thought that if we
Go
slid
to
from
the
when we
exact spot.
arrived, then maybe we'd have a better chance of getting home.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm sure in some weird science way that makes sense. But
No, I loved it. It's great. It's awesome. It's actually, I thought, like, it's pretty dang good cast, I think, for a, mid-90s Fox show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's his face? Corey Feldman. Not Corey Feldman.
No.
Other one.
yeah,
Jerry O'Connell.
is that what you were going for?
Yeah. Are
Okay.
they both in the Stand By Me? You see
Jerry
that movie?
O'Connell and Stand By Me?
Yeah, he's one of those.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, we have our we didn't even really discuss them. We have in a little bit, but like just to introduce our 4 main characters is Quinn Mallory, who's Jerry O'Connell, and then there's Professor Arturo, who Jimmy, you said that's Gimli from Lord of the Rings.
It's Gimli from Lord of the Rings. It's Sala from Indiana Jones 3, The Last Crusade.
Oh, there you go.
John Rhys Davies is his name.
And then there's
Welsh actor. It's great.
what is her name? Wade Wellers. Is that what it is?
Something like that. Wade Wells, maybe.
Wade Wellers. She's in Reg World. She's like Quinn's like coworker at the computer store.
Mm-hmm.
She's great too. I looked her up. She's in a Aaron Sorkin show that I haven't been able to find. Otherwise, we would have watched it by now. Called Sports Night, where it's just like what I assume is just newsroom, but for sports.
Sabrina Lloyd is her name.
Ah.
And then the last one is Rembrandt Brown. He's like a washed up R&B singer, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spinning Tops. So it's like a Four Tops ripoff. Is that what that is?
Probably.
He's great too.
He's also the Crying Man. That's what his
Crying.
name was in.
Crying Man. Yeah. So he seems like he was like the front man of a like an R&B like 50s group, like doo-wop.
Yeah. He's fun. I like him.
He's
And
great.
he was the only one out of the group that like didn't essentially sign up to slide. He was just like driving. That was the only part out of an hour and a half of TV that we watched. That was the only part that I was like, that was stupid. Is like Quinn turned up when the 3 of them, him, Arturo, and Wade were all going to slide for the first time together. He like turned up the power so they could all go through, and then the wormhole like just kind of phased through the basement onto the street, and then like Rembrandt just drove his car through it, and that's how he ended up in the ice world with them. I mean,
yep,
that was
that'll happen.
Yeah.
It was a poor decision
to turn the power up.
Yeah, just was like Wade was like, "Are we gonna fit?" And I was like, "Oh well, how far do we turn it up? I don't know."
And it
Just
seemed
mess
like
with
he
it.
fell over. He like turned it up to 11. I was like, whoa, whoa, this is crazy. So much power.
And then, but he's definitely a great addition to the cast, and he ends up on
People's Court.
It seemed like an SNL bit or something. They're sucked into the Soviet ruled like they've conquered America, and so he goes to the People's Court, which is just the show People's Court.
Yeah.
It's just a great bit.
Pretty hilarious. It was pretty great. I was proud of them.
Also, I looked up that guy, and he's done a lot of things. He's a big theater actor and like has a Tony, and he was in Wicked in the Before Times.
No.
I'm assuming that got shut down.
Who Crying Man was?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And he has a Tony for Dreamgirls, which that was a big deal.
He's crushing it. Got his big break
job.
from Sliders.
Yeah. You know.
I mean, maybe not but maybe he did.
Probably.
Do you get anything else you guys want to chat about before we get into predictions?
I should say that Mom, Linda Hanning, is a big deal. She was in Petticoat Junction.
I'm not 100% sure I recognized her, but that's not saying much for me. So,
yeah, she was in, just looking at her IMDb, like those shows in like the 60s, 50s. She was just like in all of them. But Petticoat Junction, I think she was like a main character for a show that went on for like 8 years in the 60s. So 50s.
one of those years, one of those decades.
60s, 63 to 70. And then Dad, actually, he's been in a lot of stuff. He's the president in Shooter, starring Marky Mark. And I'm pretty
that like sniper movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure he was the captain, the pilot in Snakes on a Plane. So that's fun. You know, like you do. That's all I got.
Okay. Predictions. Who wants to go first?
I can go. So Quinn, again, our main character, has like longish hair.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you would say for dude. I'm trying to
for a dude that doesn't play hockey.
Yeah. Yes. Hockey hair is how
He's got flow.
Yeah.
For sure.
And Wade's hair is like a short, like boy cut, like shorter than a bob. Like I don't know what you describe that haircut.
Yeah.
So, but I think in the finale here, it's opposite. So Quinn's hair is short and Wade's hair is long.
Nice. That just reminded me that the dad is also in the movie Miracle, which is awesome.
Hockey. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Crying Man is gone. I think there's too much going on with like Quinn and Wade that they're just kind of sidelined.
Got rid of Quine Man.
Crime. Okay.
I think that they slide into like a utopia where just like everything is great.
Nice.
Donuts rain from the sky.
And
then I think
like the Simpsons land.
That's exactly what I thought too. Simpsons episode.
And then I think the professor, like eventually, I think they all find their way back, but the professor decides to keep sliding.
Ooh, nice.
Adventurous
professor.
Yeah, because he's for the sake of science or whatever, he needs to keep sliding.
I love that guy.
He doesn't want to teach anymore, so he's just like, I might as well keep sliding.
Screw these kids.
Nice. All right. Okay, mine. I went no more Quinn.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that'd be surprising.
It would be
like dead or gone, or what's your theory?
He's not in this. I don't think he's in this episode.
Okay.
No Jerry O'Connell.
Okay.
I think Wade and Rembrandt are an item.
Oh.
Wade and Rembrandt. Okay.
Because that seems like they would never do that.
Yeah.
And I want to see it.
So, wait. You said this is not on Fox anymore, right?
Right.
Okay.
That's the one thing. That's kind of what led me to No More Quinn is in sci-fi. I think maybe he left or something.
Yeah,
like that.
It's possible that none of these people are here.
This is. I know. I think some of them are here. Like after I wrote the predictions down, I've definitely at least seen one of these people.
Okay.
But that was after I wrote my predictions down while I was just looking up the name of the episode. So, number 3, I think Professor Arturo has an eye patch.
Dope.
Cool.
Because that would be cool.
Happens.
He's the Hans Solo. He's the pirate.
He's the pirate. And then number 4, I think they make it home in the end.
Ooh.
Or do they?
Oh God, that's what's gonna happen, isn't it?
Yep,
I'm gonna hate it so much.
That's how it ends. They made it home, but did they?
The gate's kind of squeaky. I don't know, guys.
And then like
Might be a different squeak.
And then his mom's like, I know, honey, Gardner was going to fix it, as she's raising a Nazi flag in the
Yikes. All right, nice. Okay, I think what I wrote was that there is a problem on their Earth.
Is
like
that home Earth?
Home Earth. So like I think I didn't write like specifically like no sliding or anything, but I think the issue that they're trying to do, because like I figure most of these things they're gonna slide to some Earth. There's gonna be some issue. They're gonna try to solve it and get out or whatever.
Right.
You know, like literally in these other Earths, like they could just chill until it's time to go. They don't have to like mess with anything, but they're gonna get into some shenanigans, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the shenanigans they get into is on their Earth.
On Reg Earth.
Number 2, I think Rembrandt sings. I think that's my bookend.
All right.
Oh yeah, so he was driving in his car on this pilot because he was on his way to sing the American.
The national
The
anthem?
national anthem, thank you. It's not called the American anthem.
The American national anthem, comrade.
the continental American anthem. We should have continent anthems. Joe, write us an America anthem.
North American anthem.
North American anthem. Anyway, but he did end up singing Amazing Grace at the end for all the dead, soldiers. Okay, so Rembrandt sings. The number 3, I think. So this is on Sci-Fi Now. I think we're going to get a Quantum Leap reference.
Okay.
Not a People's Court reference. I don't even know that People's Court was on Fox. I just assume that's
true. We're
going
to get just Judge Judy now.
I originally had, like, what's this 2000s, like, Fox show? And then I wrote, like, that 70s show reference or something. And I was like, oh, they're not on that anymore. And then number 4, I think... the slider remote is destroyed for good.
Because they implant like a bean into their heads now, and all they have to do is like blink 3 times to activate it.
Maybe, but I was more thinking like we're done sliding.
That half cell phone, half TV remote thing that they've been carrying around.
Some horrible things are gonna happen, right? They're gonna like accidentally just destroy an entire planet. And they get back and be like,
just slide out of
it's
there.
going to be like a Rick and Morty where they're just like, oh, that one was too much. That was too far. That's what I want out of this. Just become a Rick and Morty.
All right. The Rick and Morty inspiration that they needed.
It is. It's just a portal gun.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the portal gun.
Yeah, except they can't really control how it works.
Yeah, right.
It's a chaotic portal gun. Okay, so predictions are locked. So let's get into this final episode. It's called The Seer.
The Seer. Okay.
So we're going to watch that, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're doing the final episode of Sliders. It was called The Seer. Jimmy, do you have a write-up?
Okay. The Sliders arrive in a world where their exploits are well known through the efforts of a man called the Seer. As they prepare for their final jump home, the Seer warns them that instant death awaits. Eventually, they discover something is blocking their jumps. An alternate way is discovered, but only one of them can go. Rembrandt decides he will jump back to his home world to continue the fight against the Cro-Mags, whatever those are.
Right.
And I think the big thing missing from this write-up is that the Seer's daughter, the Seer and his daughter are like running this like basically slider cult. And like somehow they messed up the sliders jump to their like home worlds and got them to all arrive at this world so that they can make money off of their slider cult and they have a Slider TV show.
Yeah, they sound like Slider cult, but at the same time,
Action
like,
figures.
it just seems like you made a TV show about something that you somehow like knew was happening in like the multiverse, and then brought those people around, but there's people that look like them already.
Oh, right, because they just have people. This whole episode, the writing was pretty shoddy because they find out the daughter is like blocking their jumps, and then they're like gonna foil her plan, and they figure out, they find her like machines, that she's got these Chromag alien machines, and that's how she's doing it, and they find a Chromag Slider, ray gun or whatever. And so then the daughter and her like henchmen come find them, and she's like, "Oh, I'll just throw you guys in this like prison cell, and your like doubles will just take your place."
It was like, you could just let them leave.
Then just let them go if that's what your plan is.
Yeah.
Just let them do their thing, man.
You got them there. They did their appearance to like wave. You're like, look, they slid in. Isn't that cool? And now just let them leave, and then you're done.
Yeah, you're gonna make that money.
Yeah. Big thing that was way different, obviously, is the only main character from episode 1 was Rembrandt, and then there was
Remy,
and then there was Maggie, Diana,
oh man,
and then Mallory.
No.
And I was looking that up because they called him Mallory, and obviously Quinn's last name is Mallory.
Yeah, the IMDb just calls him Quinn Mallory.
Which, that's weird too. So I looked it up, and according to...
They were calling him Quinn too.
Slider's fandom, in season 5 premiere, which is called The Unstuck Man, Quinn and his brother Colin were unwillingly used in an experiment by Dr. Oberon Geiger to merge people in parallel worlds together, and as a result of this experiment, Quinn was merged with a fraternal double who was referred to as Mallory. And then later on in the season, they attempted to unmerge Quinn and his double, and they said that it would require killing Mallory, which is presumably the guy that we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they just decided, Rembrandt said that Quinn wouldn't want that, aka we still can't afford Jerry O'Connell on sci-fi anymore.
Right.
And so then they didn't do that.
Okay. So this dude is a combo of Quinn and some other dude.
Yeah, it says like his fraternal twin Colin. I think I just read that somewhere. But so like in a way, like he is Mallory, Quinn Mallory, but then he's like,
well, that's
also
what's weird
not.
Too. That's what's weird too, is that mom, who turns out is not even Quinn's biological mom, which we did not know, but she goes right up to him and is like, "Quinn, my son," and he's like, "I'm not your son.
I'm not your son. I don't know what your son is."
Joe loved it.
I mean, so yeah, like we've done shows like this before where it makes the jump to sci-fi.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's like very much felt.
It felt way different, right? Like it felt like this was a Sci-Fi Channel show.
Yeah,
and not in a good way.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like the way I felt it most was that it was like the episode was less about jumping to a different world and there being like something they need to deal with there, and it being something interesting in, just seeing or thinking about that world, and more about just like
something boring.
Yeah, just like these characters like being stuck, or
and also the thing that they were dealing with like didn't even make sense. This lady, Claire, which was funny. Claire, which was the Seer's like daughter. Like she obviously just wanted to like keep them there essentially hostage so that they could like make more money and continue on with their like cult thing. And even in the end, she was like, yeah, like Jimmy said earlier, like, oh, we'll just lock you up. And it's like, well, just let them go then. They're not coming back. They don't want to come back.
They don't want to be here in the first place.
Yeah, and there is obviously some like whatever the Crow mags are. We don't know anything about that. I could only assume that that happened starting when they went to sci-fi.
Yeah.
Like some weird overarching
We'll
evil.
pick up your show, but we've got to put in an alien race for you to fight.
Yeah.
That's going to be an important part.
Yeah. So, yeah, the one thing, the lady who played Claire, she was Jimmy, you said you recognize her, but she was Vosh from Star Trek Next Generation, at least. She might have been in Deep Space Nine a little bit, too.
Oh, for sure.
But she's that, like, archaeologist lady that, like, Picard flirted with a bunch and stuff. Yeah. I think on, like, Ryza.
Yeah. Not a huge character, but definitely in the verse. Which is funny, because then Remy later called the Sliders fans Trekkies.
Got him.
Not leapies or whatever you call
slideys?
Whatever you call Quantum Leap fans, which is what I was hoping.
Quanties.
Quinties. Good times.
It felt like whatever was like kind of special about that premiere, it didn't seem like it had it anymore. And it felt like even the writing felt like, if you know what a sci-fi channel TV show feels like, it felt like that, but like bad. There isn't good. I think there's good shows on sci-fi. Isn't The Strain on sci-fi, or is that FX?
That was FX.
That was my only example that I had.
That's Guillermo del Toro. He's way too good for sci-fi. They can't afford him.
I feel like there's even like jokes in this that just didn't like hit or land. It just like felt weird.
Yeah. Writing was, but acting felt like daytime soap kind of vibe. A lot of long stares into slow zooms.
No,
cat is eating the studio.
Cat's trying to eat.
Is that part of the show?
Don't eat microphone cables, cat. Yeah, so I have a feeling that the show probably went downhill a little bit after it moved to sci-fi starting on season 4. So I kind of would say that my first assumption is start at season 1 and keep going, and then if for some reason when it makes this obvious
see how far
switch,
you make it.
Because I didn't really look up. I know Jerry O'Connell was 70 episodes.
That's so 3 seasons,
which is probably 3 seasons. Yeah,
I bet he must be in that first sci-fi episode then, if they have him merging with this dude. They must have paid him for 1 episode.
Yeah, I mean, like
Look,
70 episodes is 10, 23. I mean, it's 48. So it seems like he was at least in like season 4. You know?
Yeah, merging
because
with
there was
New Quinn.
88 episodes, and there's 18 in the last. So he must have been in season 4.
Yeah,
so then he must have left after season 4 was over.
Oh, well, maybe it's good through season 4.
Yeah.
I think I'd be interested. I was really into the pilot.
It's fun. Yeah, I mean, you know, you go until... I feel like you can watch it if you're interested in what the pilot did. You watch it until whatever worlds they start going to are just boring to you, you know?
Yeah. And it's a bummer that this ended up being the finale. It must have been canceled, obviously. I didn't. So we didn't even really talk about it. The end scene is that Remy jumps through the thing, and they're like, the 3 who are left are just like, well, what are we going to do? And then the credits roll. Which already, even if that's your series finale, that is horse shit. That is so bad. You don't even know Remy, and they're all like standing there like Remy could just be dead because the seer said that when he jumped through.
Mm-hmm.
But then the one doctor lady is like, well, maybe we changed the timeline by just jumping 1 instead of 4. He's just had a heart attack and is dead over here in the corner, by the way. So we'll never know.
Yeah, he just kind of like died silently in the
one
corner.
Person who could see and tell us what's happening is now dead.
I feel like one minute before he was like just standing in the corner, and then the next minute he was like sitting on a chair, and they was like, he's dead. It's like, oh, okay.
And we had return of Mom, who seemed like she's probably not been in this for a while.
I mean,
because they've been not. People kept saying that things hadn't happened in 2 years, which made me just keep thinking like, oh, since you were on Fox, this hasn't happened. You know,
yeah. Since we did Fox, this hasn't happened.
Like Remy once said, he hadn't been on his Earth in 2 years.
There was things that like almost led me to believe that like they even got all the regular people home, and for some reason this is a different Remy even. But I can't. But I mean, I thought that once or twice, but there's no way to know, right?
No,
not unless we watch the whole thing, and that's not what we do here.
Nah. Well, maybe sometimes. Eventually. How you doing on Frasier, Joe?
Not well, you know. I did go back and watch, for Spooky Month, I watched all of Over the Garden Wall.
Oh, see? Great.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, if the episodes are 10 minutes long, I can go and watch.
That might be the first show you've watched all of.
Maybe, yeah.
That you hadn't already seen all of when we watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right. Should we see how we did in predictions?
Yeah.
Joe, hit us up.
Fire them up.
So for the sake of predictions, are we saying the Quinn Mallory that we saw, is that Quinn?
I mean, technically.
I mean, that Quinn is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's your prediction?
He is and he isn't.
So my prediction...
there might be some 0.5s in this.
My prediction is Quinn's hair is short and Wade's hair is long.
Oh.
So you're looking for... That might be a 0.25.
Yeah. Because the Wade part is technically right, but only for half of Wade.
Right.
Or
Quinn,
yeah.
Yeah, right.
I would give you a half point for that.
Okay.
Because,
round me up to half point.
Yeah.
Okay. Done. I have I didn't even call him Rembrandt. I called him Crying Man, but I said he's gone, but he's still there. He's the only one still there.
He's the only one.
Yeah.
I mean, he jumped at the end. Might be dead. Might be gone.
We'll never know. So no point for that. And then I have that they slide into a utopia, which it wasn't.
No.
I mean,
we haven't noted that
it could have been for them if they had really just rolled into this
being celebrities or whatever.
Yeah.
The world right before they slid into the one where they have a sliders cult. The thing about it was Maggie, I think it was. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm trying the food while I'm here. I'm having it was a giraffe sandwich and a pork soda." Which pork soda, weird, but giraffe sandwich, get me a giraffe sandwich.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, I'd mess with a giraffe sandwich.
I'd take a bite.
Yeah.
A savory, salty soda?
No, I'm not. I'm not
I don't
into
know how
it.
that works,
I'm not
so.
into it. I wouldn't want a 20-ounce like she had sucking down. I'd be
She kept taking sips too. It's just she kind of likes this, I think.
Yeah.
I'd try it.
So yeah, no point for them sliding into a utopia. And then my last one was that the Professor Arturo keeps sliding, and he was not in it. So no point for that.
He was in the TV. They watched an episode of their TV show, and there was a fake Arturo, which is pretty funny.
It would have been,
He was just some other fat bald guy.
It would have been hilarious if they would have got the regular Arturo to come back.
Yeah,
for
for that.
one little cameo.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
You could have afforded that sci-fi.
Yeah.
You could have done it.
So half point
Half
total.
a point. All right. Let's get into some semantics here, shall we?
All right.
Zero.
My first one was there's no more Quinn.
Well,
I think he's there.
All right.
he told Mom he was there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's looking grim now. No, so he's there. Number 2, Wade and Rembrandt are an item. That's not happening. I thought
I almost thought Rembrandt and that
Maggie girl. They looked like they were an item at the beginning.
Some kind of weirdness going on.
Yeah, I thought so too, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. And then I said Professor Arturo has an eye patch. Well, he wasn't in there, and if the one on the TV had one, I would have fought for it, but he didn't have one either.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a fail. And then my last one was they make it home, ... Or do they?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
no.
No, they did not. Yeah.
I mean, in a way, they did try to slide home at the very beginning, and then they got like abducted and slid to this other world. But I think I just failed at guessing.
This was just a rough,
It's
rough one.
It's people. If it wasn't so late in the night, that might have I might put up more of a fight. But I'm not gonna. So I'm just gonna take 0.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure I'm right there with you. My number 1 was that they were gonna be mostly like on their own Earth dealing with some shenanigans. It doesn't seem like they ever even made it. Maybe Rembrandt did. Then I thought Rembrandt was gonna sing again. Got into 0 singing from Rembrandt. No quantum leap references. And my last one was that they destroy this. The slider remote is destroyed for good.
I mean that the slider remote was destroyed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they smashed it.
It got smashed.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Trying to not get a point.
I mean, that's what I wrote. What I was what I was like thinking was, they like finally get home and they're like, screw this.
Mm-hmm.
This is insane. Like purposefully destroyed. That's not what I wrote.
Do you?
I'll take the point.
Do you want a point? Do you want a point or
Thank
not? You're really trying to not get your own point.
I just before I read them again, I really thought I had 0 points.
So you got 1.
Yeah, I guess I got 1.
Reluctantly, you gave yourself 1. Good job, Jimmy.
Thanks, guys.
No problem. All right. Well, hey, that's going to do it for First and Last this week. We got to end this before a cat just destroys everything because it's going insane. If you want to hit us up and give us a show suggestion or just give comment or whatnot, you can at FNL Podcast on the Gmails or on the Twitters. We got an Instagram. We got some Facebooks or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. You can find that stuff wherever it is. Just search for FNL.
Follow the gram.
Links in some sort of description below. Oh, and if you're bored, rate us 5 stars or 1. Who cares? Just do it.
Tell us what you're allergic to.
Sure. If that's a thing you're into, you can release that sort of information to us. But we'll be back for another episode next week. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.